The cheating problem in Monster Hunter Wilds has gotten crazy because we're seeing the devs inform people on how to avoid hacked hunts. It only gets crazier from there because we're also seeing action against people that are cheating during the challenge quests. So we got a lot to break down. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below. This one is crazy because it's like, oh, the devs are actually acknowledging a major cheat that's happening in the game. Unauthorized data modification warning. They needed this immediately, so that way they can start handing out bans as fast as possible, but let's see what's going on. We have confirmed the unauthorized modification of game data in Wilds for high-rank environment investigations, field surveys, and more. Modified data can interfere with normal gameplay and even render the game unplayable. If you suspect a quest has been modified, please do not play it or stop playing it immediately. Please refer to the following criteria in the image below to identify modified data. This is what got me, where the devs are like, hey, here's how you can tell there's some cheating going on. Normally, game developers try to sweep it under the rug, or they don't really acknowledge the problem, that way it doesn't get any more attention, but we're in current year. Everything's social media. If there's a cheat, bug, or exploit, it's going to get more attention from everyone else than the devs going, hey, don't do this thing. Like, no one's going to learn from the devs, oh, there's a hacked hunts I should be looking for to get maximum amounts of items. And that's my problem with a lot of developers, that they don't acknowledge the problems, they don't come down hard enough on the cheaters, and they don't do it fast enough, and then like, okay, cool, the game is unplayable. That's why I haven't wanted to play Monster Hunter, because there's an insane, unbelievable amount of cheating, but also gets to the point where like, oh yeah, everyone can notice it. Now it's like really, really bad and disruptive. But this is actually like really cool. This guide should have just been out from the beginning because it tells you how the reward system works. So, reward limit for one target monster is a max of 5. Reward limit for 2 is a max of 10. So it's 5 rewards per monster, and there's only 4 per slot. So 3 monster quests don't exist, 6 or more per monster don't exist, and then bonus rewards of 5 or more don't exist. If you see any of this, it's hacked. And I like this idea of the warning, or like I hope they take it as far as possible. Like, hey, now's your time to inform yourself. This is the official information about it. Also, by the time like you've played the game and understand it, you should know when something's up. If you join or do not stop playing hacked lobbies immediately, you will get banned. I really hope the devs come down on these players as hard as possible. Like once or twice, yeah, that's an accident. But the people that are joining these multiple times, it's deliberate cheating. Even if they're not the host, it's cheating. And that's what we've learned from all of gaming, that the people that are dismissive of like, nah man, that wasn't a cheater that aim locked you through the wall in Call of Duty, you're just bad. Well, actually, they're cheating themselves. Same thing with Pokemon, same thing with League of Legends, same thing with every game out there. Those that downplay cheating are just cheaters themselves, and they're the ones trying to get away with it. So, expanded countermeasures against this. We plan, see, and that's what I mean, it's a month and a half out of release on like the biggest Monster Hunter game ever. How is this not handled immediately? So, additional countermeasures in the future. I guess, like, additional means they've maybe done a little bit of something, but it doesn't really seem like they've done it. So, future updates will detect users that have engaged in unauthorized modification of game data. I like this, because now people are interpreting this as, oh, mods. You aren't allowed to mod at all, and if you mod, you'll get detected and potentially punished. I hope it's just all mods. Like, okay, cool, you don't get your skins or whatever, but that's definitely worth it to have no cheating, or make it a lot harder for people to get away with any kind of cheating inside the game. Just enjoy the incredible vanilla experience that exists before you. And yes, I include performance mods in that. The developers have a tester for performance, and if your game barely runs, well then that's on you to choose to play it in that situation. And again, it's infinitely better to have no cheating, no integrity issues in the game than, oh, you get a couple frames back through modding. And that's to prevent other players from being implicated in such actions. And that's what gets me, where it's like, oh, are these players getting implicated by joining the quest? It's also something to where, for the online services, you have to join an online raid. So I don't even know how this was possible. When the game says this, and then the servers can't detect that and just immediately kill off or make it impossible to host anything like this. That was like a weird thing I saw with Pokemon Sword and Shield, where, okay, you can't have a Zacian raid that gives you 999 rare candies. Why is that even on Game Freak server? How can that be hosted in any capacity? I don't get it. And also, with a game that has a lot of online play, there should be some kind of verification or anti-cheat that just like, hey, you've only played for 50 hours and you've only done like 80 quests or something. You you shouldn't have 999 gold melding tickets. Just delete, like, instead of banning the player for that, just delete it. And then put, like, a warning marker on their account. And then 3 strikes, you're just out because you keep trying to join it to get back the items that were removed from the game because you were cheating. Even if you accidentally join a hacked hunt, you shouldn't get to keep those items. It's not like well, I found these 250 decorations, so they're mine now. It's like, no, those should just be purged because they were cheated and don't belong on the game. I could have told you that. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this when looking for a quest to join. I've seen none, which is kind of the crazy thing because I only play SOS. But yeah, also, like, if you see that and then someone joins that, just ban them. Like, that is inexcusable. There's no accidental thing. Again, maybe once because, like, you're just trying to rush in and you don't even see the rewards and you're just going for the quest and you click in. But by the second time, just get banned. And just ban them from online and you can play single player and never connect to the servers again. And then everyone's fine and happy and you didn't even lose your game. Now you can enjoy your cheats all by yourself. Because that's what it's about, right? You're not impacting other players. It's not about impacting other players. So you shouldn't have any problem not being allowed to use these cheats on multiplayer or online. It's, again, so crazy how devs just refuse to punish cheating as hard as they need to in, like, whatever game that's going on. And there's even more cheating going on in Monster Hunter with the challenge quest, and that's why action is going to be taken against cheaters. So we had the Doshaguma of the Hollow, it ended, and now they're going to take a bit to confirm the ranking results for the rewards. So the final ranking for this quest will be confirmed during a 1 to 2 week review period. Now, I've been supportive of devs in the past when people were like, Niantic is making, like, so many billions of dollars, why can't they just hire more people to fix the servers and make the game playable? Or with the launch of Pokemon Go being so big, it, like, broke the game. Just get a couple dozen people on there real quick, or, you know, outsource from some other company that has talented developers and just make it work. It doesn't work that way. However, I feel like if you're reviewing cheaters that have a 10-second time in challenge quests, there's got to be someone you can hire. There's got to be a way that this should have been fixed already, or you just get a team, especially with how much insane money the game is making. You can set aside $100,000 or two to get a large enough team of dozens of people to just check the integrity of the game, or at least have some system made by your experienced developers that just kind of like puts out warning flags or sends something to the team. And then you can do a manual review, even if it is like tens of thousands of stuff. You have people working on it full time, and you can deal with all the problems. I mean, RuneScape had player mods in the past, and there was even like super player mods if you were just like really good at it. And Jagex, like, yeah, you get a little bit of extra power that has issues to go wrong and backfire, but also it's not like an MMO where there's active things like, oh yeah, this person from an opposing guild is acting fishy, and I can just like punish him if I want. So there's like less angles for corruption where you just get an anonymous report of, hey, this dude has like 900 things, just delete. Sure, even that should be an automated system. But like anything else, do you need to be a senior developer with years of experience with Capcom to be able to investigate all of these reports? Like, that's why you have the smaller team where like they can escalate it to the people that deal with it, and then you can expedite it and triage and whatever from there. And then it shouldn't, like, wow. Or maybe it's like, yeah, there's just that many cheaters. It's 1 to 2 weeks. But I don't think any developer has actually hired enough people for an anti-cheat team. And then they actually just lose, like, half their player base to people not wanting to deal with cheaters all the time. Then they end up losing more money in the long run. And I don't know how that's still happening in 2025. Like, no developers even tried it. Where it's like, hey, we're making tens of millions of dollars in profit. Let's actually turn, like, 1% of that into anti-cheat. And no developer has gone, all right, this might sound crazy, 5% of our excess profit we're going to go into anti-cheat to preserve our income, and then we can just keep making more and more money, and there's going to be actual like game health and confidence. So event rewards are going to be delayed until then. Once the review is complete, we will announce it on our accounts. And also, it's beyond clear times. In addition to judging based on clear times, we're also conducting our own investigations and taking appropriate measures. I mean, like, I wonder how deep it goes, or also just how poorly the systems are made to detect any kind of strangeness. There should be an idea of like, oh, this damage registered higher than the cap, or the amount of hits on the enemy monster is just like impossible even if they were all crits. Like someone's trying to, bump their damage by like 10-15%, so their clear time just looks like the fastest. It's like, yeah, 1 minute 50 second hacked clear time, but it's actually with some kind of damage mod that should just be able to be calculated. Or there should be someone out there that can at least run the theory and the numbers and have someone else program the anti-cheat system or put together a team and then get ready for this. It's also not like, oh, this is a new kind of cheating we've never seen before in any game before, any Monster Hunter. While you're developing the game, that's when you can train the people to get ready for this, and then be like, oh wow, there's a lot of cheaters. Let's get rid of them. When we exclude the fraudulent clear times, we'll also place restrictions on those accounts. So I like to see a will. I like to, instead of like, you might be punished if something bad happens, like, we'll place restrictions. It should just be no online, but it might just be no challenges. And this is where I don't trust devs to come down as hard on cheaters. Like, if you post a fake clear time for rewards against other people in a challenge ranking, banned. You're never allowed on online ever again. How can anyone be against that unless they're a cheater? So the user's clear time will not be registered in the rankings from that point, and they will not receive the rewards if already taken, and will continue action to ban accounts that our reviews have been found to be cheating. And there we go. Like, see, just say ban. Don't say restrictions. Use the harshest language possible. If you are certain a player is performing prohibited actions, please report them. To report them, go to their hunter profile, select report. So yeah, we got all of that stuff. There's already warnings and all these things going on, so there we go. Ban them all. You waited a month and a half too long, but now's the time to crack down. Also, this is hilarious. So I was going through because there was one more thing to update about somewhere. So yeah, they even changed the rankings. It's not even top 10,000 ranking to get it anymore. You just get an A rank. And then now it's all participation trophies because cheaters ruined everything. To provide all hunters with a reasonable and fair opportunity to obtain the rewards, we're going to be changing it. Update on time-based competition quests. We're currently reviewing arena quest, challenge quest, clear times for all of that stuff to remove the unnatural ones. So I wonder if it's just for the Hollows one, because yeah, they couldn't get the cheating completely under control. But if this is how it goes in the future, that's also kind of like an unfortunate fold. Either way, it's like, yep, they did some interesting changes. And hopefully they take that same energy into the SOS quest and just ban whoever's getting all these items. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.